Oh, we're getting a good catch to start off with. It's not even a catch, I don't think. I need to stand to put my actual phone on. So let's see what we got. I don't think we got the bullhead and we lost the stick. We can actually go get the stick. I don't know if I want to walk in this water. But here is what we started off hooking up with. This video quality is going to be so bad. Let me flip my calendar cooler the other way so I can at least see it. We should probably crack open the Star I have. That'll probably the key. At least where I'm sitting, I can look into this. We're fishing with a worm on a bobber and some catfish bait on a bobber. I don't think there's many catfish left in this pond though because they haven't stocked it in a while. So we'll see if anyone actually shows up. This probably isn't a very good time to go live. I don't want to cook dinner and have a few drinks before I go to bed though, so that's why I'm doing this now. This is kind of warm though, but we're having some of this. I think I should put out a worm on the other rod though. I have had a couple bites here, I just haven't caught them. We'll see if anyone shows up. Please bite bullhead again. I should have it actually on my ultralight to see if I actually catch anything. Oh, we're actually gonna bite on the cut bait on the dough bait. Let's see if it'll take it under. I should have stayed at the other pond. The only fish I was catching there were really small bullheads and green sunfish though. The fish are not biting very well here. I've had a few bites so far at this pond, but I haven't caught anything. Thanks, Aircraft One. Thanks for stopping by. I'm just out fishing, relaxing right now. I should have actually went to some area where the fishing was good, but I just am after work today, just out relaxing for a while. I caught some bullheads and green sunfish at the first pond I fished. Since I moved to Amarillo, Texas, the fishing stinks. So there really isn't that many good areas to fish. Unless I drive like an hour or 2 hours. So I've been doing a lot of really boring fishing. So right now I'm just fishing in a nasty urban pond. I should have brought some corn to feed the ducks that are by me. But we'll see what I catch. I may move in a few minutes. I caught a bunch of bullheads right in this spot on Sunday night. But I haven't caught anything yet tonight. Your boat's giving you trouble? I have actually had some boat issues lately too. I've broke my one boat trailer and had to get another different boat trailer. And my boat trailer has had bearing issues on it. So I got a different boat trailer. So hopefully that resolves the issues, but it may not. Take it, bullhead. So we'll see. I just had a bite that I missed. I should put a little bobber on my ultralight rather than the stupid ice fishing rod. Actually, it's a dock runner, not a ice fishing rod, but same thing. There, we got it. There we caught our nice little bullhead. This is the boringest fishing in the world. We're gonna catch our little bullheads, but it's what's here. Someone did catch like a 5-pound carp out of here when I was hiking around here walking around here on Sunday. So there are bigger carp in here. I also saw some carp that were probably like 5 or 8 pounds. The only carp I've caught out of here were smaller, but there's definitely some larger carp in here. Take that stink bait down. Something's messing with the catfish rig, but it's not taking it under. It could just be bullheads hitting at the chunk of liver that's on it, though. So we'll find out. I should show what the lake looks like. Here's what the pond looks like. It's not very windy out right now. And there is a bunch of duckies just sitting here. These ducks get really fat from people feeding them, so they're not scared of you at all. I have been walking around this pond like every other night, or trying with a backpack on to try to train for hunting season this fall, because I've been getting out of shape from not exercising enough this summer. So I have been doing that. It's not going to happen tonight, though. Here's what's on the one rod. There's a little chunk of liver and some stink bait. I was the stalker cats in this pond were liking the stink. That's some stink bait, dope stink bait earlier. But I don't think there's many in here because they haven't stocked it in like a month. This is at like a medical center area. Yeah, if you can get onto a place, if you're willing to pay, hunting is good. There's really like no public areas to hunt though. By Amarillo, there's really not, I have not seen a whole lot of deer. There's some deer, but not a lot. This is sunfish. We're basically catching flathead bait. It's too bad there's not an area close to here where there's good flatheads, because I know where to catch good bait for them, but I don't know where to catch the flatheads. There's supposedly some in Lake Meredith, but the only catfish I caught out there were really small ones. I didn't videotape on Saturday. I forgot to put a card in my action camera, but when I went to Lake Meredith on Saturday, all I caught were little catfish. What's the notification? Is that a text message, or is that just my door security alarm? Oh, yeah, that's nothing important. I really need to look into getting a hog hunt though, because I want to go hog hunting. I think it'll cost a little money though to get onto some place to hunt for them. But I should do that before I move out here. The position I have here is only funded for 2 years, so it's not like a full-time, a permanent position. It pays well, but it's only funded for 2 years. It's a postdoc researcher, not a full-time researcher with USDA. It's not a bad job. I just don't really care for this area. At least we caught some fish on the live stream. I had kind of quit live streaming on my channel. I don't know, I hadn't felt in the mood for it. And most areas I go fishing, I get like no service, so there's not much of a point in me live streaming. Like the only time that's good to live stream is if someone else is controlling my boat, or if I'm just sitting fishing with live bait. So I'm doing that. Hey, thanks for stopping by Aircraft One. I appreciate you watching my channel. I'm just going to keep on fishing and let the stream roll and see who comes in. Where'd my actual action camera go? Oh good, it's right behind me. We should see if these birds will eat the liver I have, actually. Or see if they'll eat catfish bait. Now there's 3 people in here. How do I flip this? Oh, we're getting a bite actually. My bobber's under. Shit. But I meant to flip the camera. This is not working out very well. I definitely have not been streaming very much. Let's see what we got. Oh, we caught a beautiful bully. At least we're catching something. Look at that beautiful bullhead. These blackbirds got to at least like to come and eat the liver. I guess they're not interested in liver. Let me get it set back up actually. I will not just eat chicken livers on the stream. That chicken liver is seasoned anyways. It has been thawed and unthawed a few times. It's strictly for the use of catfish bait, or bullhead bait, or turtle bait. Has anyone else chatted since I've quit looking? Hey, Spirit in the... You don't like bullheads? Thanks for the birthday wishes. They're about all I have to catch here. They stock trout this pond in the winter, and they stock channel catfish in here like every 2 weeks, except in August, so they haven't stocked any channel catfish in here in a while. Last week, I don't know what day, I did catch some little catfish out of here, but I don't think there's many left in here. There really hasn't been that many people fishing here compared to how many usually fish here. And I've been exercising by walking around this pond like every other night, so I've been here a bunch. Let me look closer at the screen. I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time reading this. It doesn't help that my screen is dirty, but we'll see how this goes. I should stream more frequently, but I have not been in a mood. Oh, the liver flew, half the liver I put on just flew off my hook. And I should not touch my phone after I've been handling chicken liver, because I don't have a rag or anything to wipe off my phone screen. Yeah, no, bullheads are not very fun to take off the hook. Today I actually remembered to grab a needle nose in case I have some that are deeply hooked. I think I fished one pond and I caught probably like 6 or 8 bullheads, and they're all really small, and like 4 or 5 green sunfish. I did hook into one fish that was a little larger, and here I caught, this was the first thing I caught, and then I've caught some like 3 bullheads and a green sunfish. For some reason in this pond, the bullheads are like right by the edge, like I'm catching the bullheads like right out like 10 or 15 feet from shore. I'm not catching any out farther, even when I cast out a worm on bottom, which is strange to me. But it is what it is. At least I've caught something on this live stream, which is what my goal was. And there's the friendly mallards just sitting in the park. I actually scheduled this live stream, which is a first for me, because usually if I do live, it's just extremely random. I might do another live stream once I go back home too. I haven't decided yet. So we'll see. This pond is like so gross. I don't want to eat fish out of there. I really shouldn't walk in here. Although one day I want to go to all the trees along here with my coworker and see how many free bobbers I can get. Because a lot of people here are bad fishermen and catch trees. But I don't really want to walk in this water with my bare feet, even though I already did today. There's probably a lot of viruses that live in here, though. So, too bad I only brought one of these, one beer with. I should have brought some more beer with. I think my dad's gonna call me at some point too, so then I'll have to end the live stream, or I'll run my phone out of battery. But I can charge my phone when I go back to my apartment. I'm not gonna fish and past like 7 or 7:30 anyways, because I need to go home and have dinner. Yeah, hopefully you catch some perch. I haven't caught any perch since March or April. Yeah, probably that was the last time I went ice fishing, was probably in March. I don't think I'll catch any for a while here. I think there's some perch in places in New Mexico, just a few of them anyways, but I don't really know where. In a few of the higher elevation lakes, but otherwise it's too far south for perch here. I've only went fishing in New Mexico like 3 times now. On Labor Day, I think I am gonna go. I might go to a place which is very famous for brown trout, which it's quite a drive. Yeah, perch seem to bite well in the spring, and they bite well through ice. A lot of times in the summer they go out really deep and are harder to catch. If you have fancy electronics, you frequently can find them. It all depends up on the lake. Like some lakes, although a lot of them are small, you'll catch a whole bunch of perch out of them in the summer. You just need to find where they're at. I love, yeah, I ate pike. I don't mind eating pike, other than besides it's bony. I made some pickled pike this last winter. I didn't make a video of me making the pickled pike, but I made probably 8 quarts of it. I probably should be eating more of it than I have been. I don't mind grilling it in tin foil or baking it with, and then I put some I think lemon pepper, onion, and tomato on it, and salt and pepper and garlic powder. They taste better from cold water too. Although usually when I keep them as ice fishing, which I'm really depressed that I'm not going to be able to do much of this winter. Unless I get a job farther north somewhere. Who knows what's going to happen. I am looking for a different job because my job here isn't a permanent position. I would like to move close back to the Midwest, but we'll see if that happens. This job I have here is only funded for 2 years, which kind of sucks, but hopefully it'll help me work my way up. Take it under fish. How long have I streamed for? 25 minutes? Oh, I am getting a bite on this one now. Ooh, we caught some garbage. Look at this nice plastic bag. Or is that a rubber glove? I think that's actually a rubber glove. This is the park from a medical facility, so who knows what. This like drains the water from a big medical facility, so who knows what's in here. Like, I feel bad even touching my beer after handling that crap. Shoot. That fish was actually a decent sized fish. There, I got whatever it is. I think it's just a bullhead. Yep. Bullhead. Right now, I'm a research soil scientist, and I am studying, working with these instruments to try to better improve how well you can estimate water content of the soil, which are basically sending an electrical current. The device basically sends an electrical current through the soil, and how fast it moves between two metal rods depends upon how wet the soil is. And I'm trying to improve how well that works, because in certain soils it doesn't work very well. I need to get more bait. There's probably just a bullhead messing with my catfish rig though, not an actual catfish. Yeah, I got my doctorate degree in soil science from UW-Madison. So, and I'm originally from just north of Madison, Wisconsin. But now the last 3 years I've moved all over the country trying to find the job, my permanent position I want to stay at. So, and it's been an interesting adventure. Right now I'm single and have no kids and no significant other, so I can move wherever I want to though, so I'm just taking advantage of that. Hopefully I'll catch a few more fish before I decide to leave. I don't want to stay up too late tonight, so I'm not going to fish that late though. No, I currently work for the U.S. Department of Agriculture, or I'd work for a university. Soils, people with my background could work for oil companies doing like rehabilitation work of soil and so forth. Or land rehabilitation after they do all the development to it. We could do work with that. At North Dakota State, when I did my master's there, they were doing work with remediating brine spills from oil fracking there, and doing work with how to remove oil, how to treat soils when there's an oil spill. And Bridge basically gets to do whatever they want. At least they've shut down some of the pipelines. I don't even know exactly what's going to happen with their whole country as energy goes, though. We're not going to be using oil forever. And a lot of people don't want to have that forced through their land or through the neighbor's land and have to deal with it. So, yeah, that's not good. That happens. And Lake Superior is one of the most pristine waterways in the country. I really miss going there. My dad has went up there a few times this summer. My dad has land by Lake Superior. And the Great Lakes have already previously been really polluted in the early to mid 1900s, and they're finally getting a little better. Although they're really full of invasive species. And in some of the Great Lakes, particularly Lake Michigan, people prefer to catch non-native fish over native fish, besides walleyes in the bays. And smallmouth I think are native to there too. Yeah, it would be scary if it burst and went into the Great Lakes. It would probably kill a large area, kill a lot of fish, and take a while to be broken down. It probably wouldn't kill it completely, but it would definitely cause a large dead area in one of the lakes. That infrastructure like that needs to have very careful. You love the whitefish? Whitefish taste pretty good. I've only caught a few of them before. I personally like lake trout, but some people don't like lake trout. But I think if you want to keep lake trout, you want to keep about a 20-incher and not like a 10-pounder. Because the little lake trout I think taste really good, but like 10 or 15 pound ones are only good smoked. I was going to make smoked trout one of these days because I have a bunch of lake trout fillets in my freezer, at least some anyways. That was on my list of things to make. And I need to clean up my freezer a little bit too in case I actually get a bunch hunt when I go to Montana hunting this fall. Who knows what I'll get there? Most likely, I should at least be able to get a mule deer or two. I don't know if I'll be able to get an elk or a bighorn sheep ewe, which I have a tag for. But my freezer isn't getting empty very fast. But I haven't actually been keeping much for fish lately either. I did keep 4 little tiny catfish when I went fishing on Saturday. And I was going to deep fry them. And I have them soaking in salt water in my refrigerator. And I kept some trout when I went into New Mexico too. I kept some rainbows. And a couple browns. And literally both time I came back, I froze like, I brought back like 6 or 8 of them both times, and I froze like 3/4 of them, and I ate like 2 of them each time. So I should cook up some of them too. No, I haven't got any bites. Oh, missed it. There we got the bully. Oh, you got cut up in a tree. Oh, we got you. That is a nice and ugly one. Look at the beautiful coloration on that black bully. These live streams on here is all you're catching is little tiny fish. I haven't even talked to any. Okay, have fun. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Should be putting more effort into my YouTube videos than I have, but I really have not tried very hard when I've made them. To be honest, a lot of times, a lot of the fish I've been catching recently haven't been that great either. We have some Natural Light strawberry lemonade flavored vodka that we're sipping on. This is a lot better than the pickle juice flavored vodka I bought the other day. Yeah, I don't know when I'll go live next. That'll be a time that's really random. Tonight I kind of actually planned on going live last night, but it's also a bad time to go live right now. It's better to go a little later. I'm also using up a bunch of data on my phone, which is fine. But I'm making a really dumb video too. I'm probably going to catch little bullheads though. I probably should have my phone a little farther away, then I won't be able to read the screen. Or I should live stream and make lures or something. I have not made any lures in a while. Mostly because I haven't been fishing with lures much. I guess I did make some San Juan worm-like flies, which I never really used much. I was going to go to the San Juan River, and then they decided to go elsewhere. And then finally, the last time I went to New Mexico, I finally did end up trout fishing, but with my fly rod, I finally pulled out my fly rod, but I didn't catch anything on the fly rod. I never got any bites on the liver. My YouTube channel has like just completely died. Like, there are hardly actually any views from my subscribers. I need up my quality of video, I guess. I don't think I posted a video that's gotten more than like 200 or 300 views in a long time. I need to share my videos to the right spot. They have not gotten much for support or upvotes or whatever. I think it's just because I have a lot of dead subscribers on my channel. I'll need to do some live fishing again. We'll have to figure out another time to do this. Because I'm about ready to head in now. I should use up the worm on this rod actually. I was gonna go and grill some steaks, which I'm gonna go do in a little while. I just don't want to cook at like 9 at night, so that's why I haven't. That's why I'm not gonna fish until dark. The lever's not working, so let's just cast out a worm. Okay, that's on bottom. That should be over by where the fish are. I actually need to buy a head strap or chest. I think I do have a chest strap for my action camera. I just needed to use the chest strap for the action camera. Because I have not been using it. I wonder if you catch anything like that over that way. Yeah, we did get the fish like that over that way. Oh, that is a nice chonky bully. Look at that chonky bully. That did take off my worm for good. That means I need to get another worm. No one on my stream. This is fucking bad. My stream is literally gonna have like 4 views. I should be here exercising too, and not just fishing. I'm actually going to take tonight off exercising. Nice bullhead. That's way too shallow, but we'll see how that goes. bullhead. I think we're gonna stop. Should we stop live streaming in an hour? Well, I doubt anyone will watch this live stream, but we need more alcohol too. I probably just need to go to other people's live streams and then that'll help. I've not been watching other people's channels very much lately. We should do that. It's alright. I've just been minding my own business mostly. But I'm ready to go and have dinner. It's almost been an hour. I wonder how many fish I actually caught during this stream. I'll have to figure that out. I definitely will not watch my stream Anyways, at least we've caught something. Well, I'm going to end this stream and I'm going to head in. Thank you to everyone who came by.